The only way we can convince our political leaders is if the general population, the people who will vote for them, will push for what we are trying to advocate. Well, alam naman natin, those of us who are working in government, LGUs, you talk about satisfying the citizenry. But the first person you need to convince is the mayor. Di ba? Bago niya aprubahan yung budget ng inyong consultation, kailangan kumbinsido siya dun sa pinopropose ninyo. So if you are proposing, for example, new parks, new open spaces, and which is good for the public, the mayor needs to be convinced about it first. Then the Sanggunian also needs to be convinced about it, especially kung kailangan ng budget and an ordinance to implement it. Next, please. So the objective here is to provide government and the private planners, community groups, real estate developers, government policymakers with guidelines on the supply, supply, amount of open space, distribution, how do you distribute this? Saan sila dapat nandun? Design, development, and management. I am sure there is no LGU, or maybe if there is, konting-konti lang, ang bumibili ng lupa para gawing park. Meron ba? Meron bang LGU dito na bumibili ng lupa para gawing park? Davao. Davao, di ba? Davao? Bumibili ba ng lupa? Hindi pa. Hindi pa. May pre-propose mag-reclaim pero dinisapprove ng mayor. Di ba? Zamboanga, meron kayong program to acquire new land for parks? Oh, very good. Okay, I'd like to, maybe before the end of this convention, if you can maybe give me a little bit of information about what you're doing in Zamboanga, pwede pa nating ihabol. This is still work in progress. I have a working copy here of the guidebook. Okay, pero this is still work in progress. It's just still a draft. So kung merong mga programs ang LGUs that are proactive na namimili ng lupa or nag-a-acquire ng lupa to develop into parks, we'd like to know about this and we can include it in this guidebook para other LGUs will learn about it. Okay? Okay, let's take the case of Metro Manila. I understand Julia was here this morning, and I don't know whether she shared this. Next, please. Okay, Metro Manila, the case of Metro Manila, talking about adequacy. One of the most dense and rapidly growing cities in the world, but diminishing public open space. The World Health Organization standard is 9 square meters of open space per person. In Metro Manila, the existing supply is only 5 square meters of open space per person. Given the population of Metro Manila needs 52 square kilometers of green open space to meet the World Health Organization standards. For those of you who can visualize or imagine how big is 52 square kilometers, that is roughly the size of Manila City and Makati City combined. That's how big the requirement is. Now, definitely, hindi natin ma-acquire yung 52 square kilometers to provide for open space. That's why I think Julia's presentation was focusing on streets, di ba? That even streets can be counted as part of our open space if they are properly designed.